to the Halloween episode of Monster Men.
Hello. Hi.
Trick or treat.
Smell my feet.
I gotta bring them up here.
Oh, I can't. I should have worn my socks.
I won't smell your feet, but I've got good things for you to eat. Well, good.
Yeah, there's
not good for you.
Amazingly, Halloween candy and goods are bad for you.
Yes.
Very bad for you.
Why don't we start with that? So we're going to celebrate Halloween. So in this one, we're just going to talk a lot about different Halloween stuff. And we kind of started off, we set the table with some snacks. And the first thing that happened was Hunter provided us with
Glow balls!
glow balls. Turn off the lights. So there's snowballs. Is that what they're called? Snowballs?
Yeah, regular snowballs, but they're orange.
They're orange. Now, if you thought of this doesn't scare you, he read the ingredients.
Oh, it's deadly.
And there's no food in this.
But it is mixed with alkali,
Mm.
which is awesome. I hear it's good for you.
So anyway, we'll be using the same box for the next 25 years of Monster Men, and they'll still be good.
I think my kids bought this and proceeded to ignore it. I mean, it's been in the house for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, what do they look like?
Let's take out a glow ball. I thought this is what happens when you stand by the microwave. Oh, that's an orange you find in nature, or in the Mets dugout. It's soft.
Feels like a fake boob.
I felt her boobs and they felt like sand. It feels like a marshmallow.
It does. Does it glow? Let me just put it here in the dark. That ball's not glowing.
No. It's you open, you get a.
I hate coconut. I'm not
chocolate.
even trying it.
I don't like this stuff at all, but I'm gonna try it.
God bless you. I will throw up.
It's like a glow ball took a poopy.
Oh, nice.
It's got a dark underside. Oh. That's really bad.
Okay.
I don't like it. I need a napkin. Oh my god. It's got a weird consistency of like squid.
Calamari.
Oh my god, it's like a calamari and a marshmallow and sweetness and some weird factory tasting chocolate.
How's the coconut?
It doesn't taste like coconut.
I'll take your word for it.
I want to throw this out the window in my aggravation.
Well, you can cleanse your palate with some of the Two Roads Root of All Evil Black Ale that we're going to drink today.
I've always wanted to try this.
Me too.
Two Roads Brewing is up in Connecticut. Is it Shelton, Connecticut?
Stratford?
Stratford? I always know it's an S word. Do they put it on here? I've been there too, that's the sad thing.
And
Honey Spot Road in Stratford, Connecticut. There we go.
later on in the month, we'll have our pumpkin ale episode, but this is sort of a pre-gaming.
It's got a cool label. It's like a Pennywise kind of clown guy riding on Jigsaw's little tricycle
Yes.
with a factory in the back.
Ooh, that's dark.
It's black ale. I said to Jack before this will be the color.
Black
of
ale, like a doll's ale.
My God, this is like coffee.
That's thick.
It's 7-point-something% alcohol. 7.5% alcohol.
Good night, Irene.
So, to the lack of your health. I don't like this either.
It's not the smoothest thing I've ever drank.
It looks like a Guinness. Now it's settling in. It's a little better. It's got that Guinness stout feel.
It's got a stout feel, but it's rougher.
It's a little more carbonatey. This I can't have coffee in here, and I'm not a coffee drinker.
Definitely hints of coffee and
Black
evil.
ale,
I can taste the evil.
Well, I think if you drank a 6 of this, you would get very evil very fast.
Blustery black ale brewed with dark malts, black strap
It lends
molasses.
a coffee-like depth of flavor.
chock full of citrus and piney American hop character.
I don't taste the pine. Oh, second sip, it's better. There's a lot of beers like that. Like, if you drink like a PBR or a Corona or a Bud, that first sip is the same as the last, except one will be colder and then gradients of warmer. Beers like this that have depth of flavor, you get more and more. And for all I know, that disgusting, horrible thing ruins the first sip.
Well, you can cleanse your palate with these Halloween Oreos that I got.
It's a lot of orange.
A lot of orange.
Orange and black. Our poop is going to be like a twisty from Dairy Queen.
This is basically just orange cream.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? I mean, this can't taste anything different.
It tastes exactly like an Oreo.
Oh, they just dyed the creme. I like an Oreo with a little creme fraiche in it. If you want to make it at home.
If you're in the New York area, Hunter's daughter's got me Entenmann's Halloween cupcakes with the candy corns on them. I'm looking forward to this, but I'm not going to do this on camera because I'm going to get icing all over. And
You should. We forgot to buy candy corns because we normally do because Jack eats them like there's no tomorrow.
all right, I'll do it.
And then we forgot, but they got this. It has candy corns on it. So I think you should.
I love these. I get these every year. I get these and the St. Patrick's Day ones.
Whoever made Entenmann's made a pact with the devil because all that stuff is awesome. Have you ever had anything bad from
I
them?
love Entenmann's. Entenmann's chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, the little soft ones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There it is. That is so much sugary sweetness in there.
There's sugar in this?
I think it might be the first ingredient.
Oh,
Sugar is the first ingredient.
there's got chocolate icing, yellow cake, gobs of orange frosting, and then fruit, candy corn on top.
Here's the funny thing. One cupcake has more added sugar in a cupcake than I eat in a week.
Great.
I just want to smell it. Everything Entenmann's baked is so soft. Wait. Oh, God, that fell apart. It's hanging off my finger. Right, I smelled it. Now I'm going to put it back in the box. Don't tell anybody which one I sniffed.
I need a napkin too.
I'll go get napkins.
I don't want to get it all over the other stuff.
Which is true. Hey, are you all riveted by now? Are you celebrating Halloween?
How excited are you to watch us jam stuff in our face?
This is how we celebrate Halloween.
So, good.
I would say we've done this so many times. I'm going to try to talk about a couple of different things. I mean, you all know our Horrortober thing. Hashtag Horrortober now, which has been hijacked. Everybody's using it now. But whatever, I don't care. It's, we're filming this, it is what, the 8th?
8th.
I've watched 14 movies so far. Being really productive. And my shocker so far has been Cult of Chucky.
I watched Cult of Chucky too.
It was really good, right?
The third act of that movie totally makes that movie.
Good flick. The Chucky series is solid, believe it or
So
not.
I did not see the one before this, so I did not know. I saw like the Jennifer Tilly one a long time ago and don't remember anything about it. Here's the thing. This is how I want Netflix to be. They're producing all this like just made for Netflix horror stuff, and then this movie just went straight to VOD. I never watch Chucky movies, whatever, but if they start doing this,
Right.
where it's like, oh, here's something new, and the great thing about Chucky movies is they're not great, but you know what you're getting, and it's true to the spirit of the since it started. Like, this is the same actors.
Well,
it's the
Diamond
same
He's done them
continuity.
all. He's done them all. So you got the same producer, writer, director. Well, directors have changed, but he's taken over the last two.
And you get everything you want out of the movie. Like, if you don't put the bar up here for it, you put it here, and what do you get? A wise-ass doll killing people. It's exactly what you want to get.
But it's very self-aware.
Yes.
But when you think about it, when you look at, say, like a Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or Saw, it's more consistent than those. There aren't these big up highs and lows. It's just kind of, it's there. So check out Cult of Chucky. It's on demand. It's on Netflix, but if you watch Netflix, you don't get the added bonus scene at the end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, so there's a scene with a recurring character coming back at the very end. 'Cause
Excellent.
this ends promising more. So check that one out. That was actually really good. You found something really cool here.
So if you're looking for something to do this October or Halloween night,
You have no friends.
or you have artistic talent, I found this cool adult coloring book, but it's not adult like erotica. It's a horror coloring book.
What's the point?
I know. Very cool. Killer clown,
There was a cool werewolf.
Medusa, zombies. Yeah, there's a werewolf in here. Bats.
Donald
all
Trump.
intricate. The best coloring. It's great. It's gonna be.
It's the best page ever.
It's called The Beauty of Horror. Part 2 just came out. This is a very cool book. Totally. I'm actually contemplating. I'm giving this to your daughter, but
You gonna tear a page out?
they. I'm gonna
You
make
may
her-
have this minus
I'm gonna
this page.
I'm gonna make her give me one. Ooh, look at the head in a jar.
Ooh, I like
Ooh,
that.
it's like Miss Moppet from.
It's kind of like his guy. You're really not. Stupid. Let me pour you some more beer. You're lagging. Here you go.
That is dark.
By the way, we have a giveaway this episode. We have a giveaway every episode this month. Our buddy, Jamie Evans, Dark Dossier, which the magazine is looking better than ever. I love the changes that he's made. Especially for an old guy like me, if everything is nice and clean, my eyes, I can actually read it without
So
my
this
glasses.
is the Halloween issue. It's got a whole bunch of horror stories, fiction, by a lot of different authors. Very cool. And we're going to give away. So what's the criteria for this one?
Oh, okay. Do we do this? What number person commenting on YouTube? What do we do? What number? And you can't just comment. If we do a number, you can't just comment that number of times.
Right. Well, what have we made it that they have to share it? Like,
You gonna follow shares?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Which is still lazy. Comment number 13. Do we dare go that high?
We're not going to get that many comments.
Hey, you guys don't like to talk to us.
How about comment number 5?
All right, number
Like
5.
Mambo number 5.
So comment number 5 gets a copy of Dark Dossier. So when you comment and I comment back or Jack comments back with our email, you got to get back to us so that way you can get your address so we can send it out to you.
Yep.
So your free issue, and the back is the best part because we're on the back.
We're on the back.
This is all about us.
darkdossier.com. Check them out. God forbid, maybe buy one.
So Jack,
Yes.
now I tell you, we're men of advanced age, but we still do party on Halloween.
We do.
Last year I dressed up as Elmira, who was Elvira's slutty cousin who talked like Wendy Williams.
Nice.
How you doing?
Well, that's right. That was a great picture. Holy.
Oh,
I
there's
can't burn it from my eyes.
there's great video out there too that people were taking all night. Now I'm going to be dressing up again. What do you do? Are you going anywhere that you can have a little costume party?
Many years my friends have a party, so when they do, I'll dress up. Last year I was Uncle Fester.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
They had a dead celebrity the year before, and I was Chris Farley. The year before that, it was like, I forget if it was 70s or 80s. I was Mork, so maybe 70s.
Oh God, yeah.
But it was like right after Robin Williams died.
Oh jeez, there you go.
So I had like a name tag that said too soon.
He's remember you ever see him in Garp?
Oh God, yeah.
TS Garp. You can be like, what's the TS stand for? Terribly sad.
That movie was on when you first got like HBO. That movie was on like every day.
My grandparents on my mother's side only took me and my sister to one movie in our lifetimes, and it was Garp. And my grandfather was a very uptight German Lutheran, and for a guy who was upset with the movie, he let loose more goddams and F-bombs in the car ride home. Now, this was never F-ing happening again. God damn it, why did they make movies like this?
You never see that movie on now.
No, that's a lost classic. Not horror, but there are some horror moments in it.
John Lithgow's in there, right?
Yes, he was the cross-dressing former football player. So, you might dress up this year?
I might if
Depends how the party rolls.
Depends on the party. So the party I usually go to would be the day we go to Chiller,
Right.
which has happened before. I go to Chiller, which we're gonna do, and then I get home, change, and go to the party. So if I don't go to that party,
Someone told me I should rent a Sasquatch costume. It would have worked last year because I was in a dress last year and it was freezing. Although it's really hot.
I'm hairy enough. It's just like
Wild Boy!
go streaking.
Can we be Bigfoot and Wild Boy?
Yes.
Now in the past, when we were kids, I know you were the same. A lot of the costumes we got, you went to Woolworth and there was a box that had this like vinyl covering and a mask with a band on it.
Painful band.
Yeah.
That would break.
What were some of your favorites?
So I didn't do the costume in a box that much because I like to do my own.
Oh, bloody do.
But I had a Spider-Man one. And it would piss me off because instead of the Spider-Man, it had a picture of Spider-Man. It said "Amazing Spider-Man." I'm like, that's not what his costume looks like.
Yeah.
So I like the mask.
Right.
And I had another one that was just an astronaut.
Well, the astronauts were big back when we were kids.
So I was like, I'm an astronaut. Dude. Then, I posted this on Facebook before. My friends and I did the Dracula, Wolfman, Mummy, and the Ghost. And I like wore like this wig, and I had like ragged clothes on and stuff, and I got this awesome werewolf mask that was like one of those, but it looked really cool.
Right.
So that was one of my best Halloween costumes I ever had one of those masks, but it was a really good one.
Right.
How about you?
The first Halloween costume I remember, I was kindergarten. I was a band leader. It looked like a toy soldier. It was awful. And the reason I remember this is we had an assembly in kindergarten, and we had to go out and do our little thing. We had to march around. When I sat down in the seat, the girl ahead of me had peed, so I had to sit down in her pee.
Oh.
And then I'm like crying behind this stupid drummer boy. I think it was drummer boy. This drummer boy mask. my bottom soaked in urine. And then my mother took me home and cleaned me up. The best part
now,
is,
whenever you hear the little drummer boy, do you just pee in your pants?
I let loose, man. That's not the only time I sat and pee. It happened again in grammar school where we had a Christmas pageant, and whoever sat there before and the long benches must have been scared pissless, and I sat there singing Christmas carols, but like going. So I've had two times I've sat in someone else's pee. And I will never be a nurse because of it, because I don't want to deal with other people's fluids.
Enough is enough.
Another costume, I think the first costume I remember us making was a bum.
I did a bum too.
Bums were so big in the 70s.
My friend
early
Tom
80s.
just texted me the other day, goes, do you have a picture of us dressed as bums? And I was like, no, because unlike now, like we never took pictures.
Now, oh, never. Well, your parents had to find that 110 camera.
Yeah.
Did they have the cube for the flash at night? And it was like,
how many pictures were left in the roll?
Yeah, so
you might get one, and if the flash didn't go off, it was dark.
I think there's one picture of me as a bum laying under a tree, but I based the bum on Otis from the Andy Griffith Show because that was the only bum I was familiar with.
Did you do like the charcoal?
Yeah, the charcoal face, and I would just walk around and just make kind of like drinking jokes.
I had a real cigar, not a plastic.
I think I just wore my dad's clothes, like old clothes that they ripped up and stuff.
Yeah, I wore like a trench coat or something.
Oh.
One year we did the Marx Brothers. I was Harpo, friend with Groucho.
You have been far more complex with Halloween costumes than I have. I'm impressed by the stuff you've done.
No pictures of it. It was awesome. The thing about like taking pictures, we did Kiss twice, and they were spectacular homemade costumes.
Right.
There's like 5 pictures of the whole thing. And I'm like, now there would be 100 pictures of each person.
And 40 videos.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Like that. And this was just like snap. There's like 2 or 3 of us like we're on the stairs in my house.
Right.
And then a couple others. And when I found them and scanned them, we're like, oh, thank God, now we can share them with each other.
Don't throw that away. By the way, this is getting way better. I'm almost done.
Me too.
I'm going to beat you. I let him beat me. I want to savor the flavor.
Evil.
See, I'm trying to think what kind of cool concepts, but I
When
can't.
we were bums,
There weren't many.
I was
Yes.
really young. I mean, we would trick or treat on our own because it was a different time.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'm 8, maybe.
I think I was probably 10.
10, 8.
Right.
Me and Tom's a couple years older than me. We go down this long driveway. I might have told this story already in another episode. The guy comes to the door in a pig mask. He's like, hello. Real like pedophile feel to this guy.
Oh God.
Hey, muscly arms. And he goes to me, you look good enough to eat. And he pinches me. I did not wait for the candy. I took off. Left Tom at the door.
Did you do the high-pitched scream?
Nope. I just was like, nope. And I took off. So I'm standing in the edge of the driveway. He's like there.
Right.
He got like a full-size Snickers bar, so his patience paid
It was
off.
worth it.
But I was like, that guy pinched me. I'm out.
Yeah, you don't want to be touched. There's limits. Did you have a bindle as a bum?
No. Is that what it's called? A bindle?
It's called a bindle, yes.
Wow, that's like when I learned what a lanyard was.
I know. I thought a lanyard was something for a yard. But yeah, a bindle. So if you ever know, like the old time bums with the stick and the little sack.
I don't think we did have those. We had like a paper bag.
See, that was the thing. I was like a drunk bum. You couldn't do that anymore.
No.
There were some costumes that people used to wear in the 70s that I won't even say what they were because it's really bad. It's really racist. And
One year, a bunch of my friends were all going to go as burglars and whatever with like the masks and the
right.
black
I'll get
in
you
your face
shot
and all that.
today.
But me and Tom, again, surprised everybody. And when all the other guys showed up at our house, we were dressed like girls.
Hi, ladies.
So we went around the neighborhood, and they were all like, what are you doing? And I was like, I lost my sister's bracelet that night and stuff.
Oh my God.
Then Tom and I went back, put on our burglar outfits, which I had like a ski mask and stuff.
Right.
And we went trick-or-treating a second time, and nobody recognized us. And we did double haul.
One thing I want to do, because we have hundreds and hundreds of trick-or-treaters, I want to repeat the year I bought Larry King's autobiography at the dollar store and would give those out. But I want to give them to like the big chooches who were too old to trick-or-treat.
Oh, and they come up, and they're like, the kids take it, and then they have a pillowcase. And you're
Right.
like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, oh, my brother's sick. Or, not, actually, in this neighborhood, no, they just come. Dressed as normal, as if they came home from school.
Yeah, at least put on a wig or something.
A little effort, so I'm going to go to the dollar store and I'm going to find some awful book, or maybe like a can of like Vienna sausages or something, and I'll give those out to the jerks. We give beer out to the good parents. Maybe we give cigars out to the dads.
If I don't end up at the party, I'd love to just get a fire pit or something and sit out in the...
We did that one year. We put a fire pit in front of the house. So I'm surprised we didn't set a kid on fire, but they walked around the fire, and we had the whole gauntlet.
Those costumes aren't flammable.
That's too much hairspray on that Disney princess,
Look
you
at
son
that
of a bitch.
Johnny Storm costume. It's really good.
Someone want to put that Human Torch out. Remember Dan Aykroyd on Saturday Night Live when he used to have the...
Bag of glass.
with the bag of oily rags. Oh, by the way, you should bring up this book over here, because we did an episode on this, and I think it bears... Do you want to bring that book up?
Which book?
No,
Oh,
this one. Yeah, no, not that book. That book's too damn... I'll bring that up. 31 Days of Terror, boys and girls.
This is the book that last episode we did our watch list off of. I'm just going to go to a random chapter.
It has a bunch of movies. You roll dice, and then you pick what movie to watch. I mean, we don't need a game.
But it comes in handy because there's always finding movies we haven't heard of. So they're here. Horror only, subgenre haunting. Just read it.
Connecticut, Savannah.
Final Destination. Bram Stoker's Dracula. In the Mouth of Madness. Night of the Demons 2.
What about In the Mouth of Bigfoot?
It. Freddy's Dead. Final Nightmare. Curse of Chucky.
Chucky's back.
Ghostbusters. Sixth Sense. 1408. Exorcist. Poltergeist. Evil Dead.
I'll get that other book.
1980s horror.
Did they say how many horror movies are in there?
Probably.
It's got to be 1,000. At least 1,000. if not more.
It doesn't say on the cover, but so we got to know these guys on Twitter. They're very cool. They've got websites. So let me find their website.
Yeah, they have a lot of books, all with a terror theme.
It's like terror.ca or something.
Tunnel of Terror.
Welcome to the Tunnel of Terror. They're really big on curating horror movies.
Which we're upset that we didn't think of this.
www.terror.ca. Check these guys out. Very
Canada.
cool. And this book is a great resource for it.
And if you want to work out while you read, I suggest Stephen King's extended version of The Stand, which this is literally, it's the heaviest damn book I have ever held in my life. I can't, yeah, exactly, it's ridiculous.
My hand! My precious hand!
I'll get it off you! Help! Help!
Put the Kindle back!
Check! Check! It's almost 1,200 pages, which, I mean, there's a lot of 1,200 page
That's
books.
like a week for you, though.
Well, I'm almost halfway through in a week, so I'm getting there.
This would take me the rest of my life to read.
This book is so, when Stephen King is good, there's nobody to me who reads faster than Stephen King. But I don't know what cardstock they used. This is just ridiculous. It's made of titanium.
This looks like the kind of book that you'd be like, oh, I hid my gun in here. Cut out.
I hid all my clothes in here.
You can't carry on that. You've got to check that book.
I had to go down to the city, and I was taking the train. I was like, oh, do I bring? I'm like, no, I'm not bringing this book.
Is that a scary book, or is it just more of a...
It does have some. It does have a lot of creepy moments in it, and this version comes with some illustrations in it, some phenomenal illustrations. So, I got this at a tag sale 20 years ago.
What would happen if you threw the book on this? Would it bounce?
Challenge accepted. Let's see what happens here.
Don't let this get hurt.
This is where we break the table. Oh, by the way, thanks to Leslie Newcomb, this Dracula mug straight from Transylvania.
Which I will be stealing.
All right, here we go. The Stand versus a glow ball. Well, it just made it flatter.
Oh,
Really didn't do much to
so
it.
it'll cook quicker now. I don't know. We can't top that.
Let's do this versus the Stand. No effect whatsoever. The Stand wins. The Stand stands alone.
Stand in the place where you live.
All right, now we made a friggin' mess.
Okay.
Happy
Thanks.
Halloween.
Next episode, pumpkin ale tasting. See you next week.
Yeah, we're just gearing up, so see you on
Monster Men.